Imagine being asked for ID just to chill alone with yourself. Today we're looking at the UK porn ban. So I really hope I'm not too late for this topic and trend because I only just came up with the idea of making this video. If you enjoy this and you can relate, why not subscribe? Let's go. So what's happening? So now if you're in the UK and you want to watch porn, you need to verify your user age with an official ID or your bank information. This is all part of the updates on the Online Safety Act, and it applies to all those adult websites like the Hub, for example. Looking at it now, your passport serves as a way around the world and a way around the web. So what's the problem? Looking at it, it sounds great. It essentially means that if you're under 18, you simply cannot access these sites, which seems right as a barrier for underage teens getting curious on the internet. Realistically, this part of it is a good thing. However, there are a few issues with it. The biggest complaint people have is the privacy concern of it. Like, yeah, realistically, if you are of age, you simply could give your ID over and you're set. But there's a deeper issue here. Who's handling your ID? And what if there's a big data breach and your ID gets leaked? That would be huge, and there could be a website that posts all the IDs showing all of the people that got caught lacking. Can you imagine someone's nan being like, "Why's your passport on this website?" And you have to explain that the government made you upload it to prove you were old enough to look at certain websites. This is why Gen Z just internalizes everything. Back in 2015, there was that cyber attack on the Ashley Madison website, that dating site designed for married people who wanted to cheat on their partners. What a vile site to begin with. But then there was a group of hackers who stole all the data from the site, including credit card details and members' accounts. Then they threatened to leak it unless the website was taken down, and to be fair enough, I respect the hustle to take it down. But a similar thing could happen here when people are handing their ID over to these adult websites. Like, imagine having to verify your identity for this, but I can still make a fake Uber Eats account called Mr. Big Mac with no issue. I think another issue people are having is the more limited freedom. People are saying that this level of censorship is a bit of an overreach, and to be fair, this isn't China, bro. These new bans will probably push users to more unsafe and unregulated websites, which isn't really the best. The Gen Z reaction. Obviously, Gen Z are the first ones to memify this topic, and to be fair, some of the memes are hilarious. Most people are like, back to Reddit, I guess. But apparently Reddit is also under this law too, so I have no clue how the anonymous gooners are getting around, most likely with a VPN if that works. I did see that people are trying to do a petition to repeal the Online Safety Act, and it's got almost 500,000 signatures, which is pretty wild, but I can't really see much happening with that, not gonna lie. At this point, the only thing taking a hit is our digital freedom. Guess it's time to rediscover hobbies like reading, or maybe even breathing air. Or maybe it's easy to just start dating someone at this point. Good luck though, that's probably harder than the ID check with the modern dating scene. If you can relate to this, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching, see you next Sunday.